Hello, I'm a spinning grey cube. Today, let's play Factorio. Now, if you've seen any of the previous videos on this channel, you'll realise this is supposed to be a channel about UK politics, not about video games, but it turns out that's a subject that nobody on YouTube really cares about. Okay, that's not really true. It turns out that's a subject that nobody on YouTube cares what I think about. So the last video I made that anybody seemed to like was basically just me shouting the word shit clown at Boris Johnson repeatedly. And having recently taken a gander at the YouTube trending videos list, I noticed that the stuff that was actually going down well tended to be videos about boxing, Korean music videos, and videos about gaming. So I decided the most stupid, and therefore the most brand aware decision I could make, was to translate the shit clown video into Korean. And it turned out it was an excellent idea. In fact, that's currently the least popular video on my channel, with only 5 views, and I am dead certain that 3 of those 5 views are just ones I accidentally clocked up whilst I was trying to mess around with the metadata, and I'm not dead certain that the other 2 aren't as well. So that's what inevitably has led us here. Boris Johnson is a shit clown, Factorio edition. So if you're not familiar with Factorio, it's a fantastic game, a really genuinely original game, incredibly addictive, and it will ruin your life. But I'm not going to go into any depth explaining why I think that is, and neither am I going to go into any depth explaining why I think that Boris Johnson is a terrible human being. You may want no deal Brexit, and you may care about that more than you care about the future of your country, or the lives and livelihoods of anybody in it. And you may think that Boris Johnson is the best person to deliver that. On the other hand, you may be a Conservative Party supporter. You may care more about the Conservative Party than the future of your country or the lives and livelihoods of the people in it, and think that he is the person most likely to deliver a rescue from electoral oblivion. But even in these circumstances, I can't see why you wouldn't have deep, deep misgivings about his character, unless there was something seriously wrong with you above and beyond the fact that you don't give a hooting owl's fart in the night for the well-being of what, statistically speaking, is probably everybody you know, including yourself. Pretty much the only reason why I can see you might actually like him at this point is if you're his girlfriend, Carrie Simmons. And if you're watching this, Carrie Simmons, I have some advice for you. He will destroy your life. But unlike Factorio, he will also ruin the lives of everyone else. And in a bold new strategy, that's going to be starting with anyone who owns a business that sells anything other than tax avoidance schemes, followed by the employees of any such business, and then moving on to the more traditional targets of the most vulnerable in our society. So to summarise, Factorio is very good, whereas Boris Johnson is very much a burning turd who will burn the whole world down if we don't collectively urinate on him to stop it. Like, share, subscribe, etc. That sort of thing.